Welcome. No, I don't like that. Hello. Welcome to, I'll put that down. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Colin. Let's get started. No, who's hungry? There's been a lot of talk on the internet about different variations of bark treats. You know, dark chocolate, if you're familiar. People, what they do is they melt down some dark chocolate. They might mix in some other stuff, maybe some almonds, fruits of other kinds, dehydrated cherries. Another thing that people are cooking a lot with, organ meats. You know, Liver King had his moment.
It's not always prime time.
So a lot of people are eating organ meats for increased vitality. Specifically, what's the most important organ meat that people are eating? Wow, they're eating a lot of balls.
This is bull's balls. Balls.
People are eating a lot of balls lately. I'm talking bison balls, buffalo balls, cow balls, pig balls, basketballs. What are we cooking with today? We got none other than the freshest bison Rocky Mountain oysters. Look at the vascularity. Yummy. There's a fellow by the name of Butter Dog. He made what was known as testicle bark. We're gonna make that today. Why are we doing that? Well, in case you want a sweet treat, but you also want increased vitality.
This should be a matter of concern to us all.
It makes you stronger, it increases your vitality. So if people are looking younger and they got a little bit more energy and you're like, hey, how did Steve put on 5 pounds of muscle and now he's got all this energy? Why don't you ask him? You say, Steve, what are you doing? How'd you get increased vitality? And what is he gonna do? He's probably gonna be like, I don't know. Steve, what's your secret? No, I'm just, fruits and veggies. That's it? Maybe eating testicles. What did you say? Yeah, I'm eating testicles. And so are we. Let's get started. In the recipe that I found, he used beef tallow. This is actually really good stuff. 14 grams of fat. It is fat, so you can't be shocked by that. You can't look at fat and go, what? They put fat in the fat? So we're gonna start with that, then we're gonna cook up the beef tallow, or the balls. We're cooking the balls. What you doing? You cooking balls? Yeah, I'm cooking balls. What you doing? You cooking the balls? Yeah, I'm cooking the balls. Got our dark chocolate, 3 testicles. And get these nuts out of the package, get them going. Oh God. Yum, yum, yummity, yum, yum. Contrary to popular belief, contrary to what you guys might be saying in the comment section of this video, I've never had testicles before.
Sure.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cube them up, nice small cubes, and fry them up, get them nice little pan seared. Because when I eat my testicles, I like there to be a little crispy crunch on the outside before I get to the gooey goodness on the inside. So we're gonna cube them up. Jesus Christ. Is that semen?
It's semen!
You know, it's like the old adage to eat every part of the buffalo. You think when they came up with that, they were like, eat every part? And then one guy was like, yeah, especially the nuts. And everybody's like, all right, do you want to eat the nuts? And he's like, oh. It's amazing how just the texture, actually, the more you work with it, the worse it gets.
What is that white film on top?
That's scrotum, Rob. Okay, 1 testicle down. 2 to go, and these are the big boys. Ooh, we might have to do like a little disclaimer of like, if you don't like seeing nuts, cut in half. Skip ahead. The good news is, because this is an outdoor kitchen, I don't have access to running water. So, yep, that's never, I wish I didn't smell that. I have a pretty strong stomach, but that smell really just took me close to a vomit. So we're gonna fry these bad boys up, melt up some dark chocolate. So you see that knife work? Minced nut meat. Look at that. Nice little Christmas tree. Perfect for the holidays. Yeah, imagine going home for the holidays.
Mom, what's for dinner? I made my special treat again.
Wait, what do you mean your special treat?
You know, the one that everybody loves.
We don't like that. Stop making us eat buffalo nuts. There we go, now we're cooking. Now what I learned last time is that this gets very hot.
A little too hot.
So now we got the pan heating up. Get about a tablespoon of beef tallow in there, because I want my nuts crispy. Gonna let that get that all melted up in there. I'm gonna get my chocolate pot. Earthy. Is there any more of like a disrespectful adjective for a tasting note? Earthy? Which part? Dirt? This plate cost me $600.
It tastes like it was made with no love.
Drum roll, please. Sizzle, baby. Look at that. While those are frying up, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get my little copper pot. Look at this little guy. We're gonna get that one going. These burners are like, they're made for like if you're camping in Everest. This is made by Boeing, like a jet. I'm gonna get our chocolate going. I'm gonna do a little bit of beef tallow just to grease the pot. I don't need to do that, and I don't know if I should do that, but I am gonna do that. I gotta figure out how to clean that off. I'm gonna have to wash it off with a hose. It smells like the cast iron retained a little bit of its flavor from the Big Mac burrito, which is fun because it's like each episode is a part of the next.
That's some heavy shit, man.
What's nice about this, now that we cooked bison testicles in a cast iron, is from now on, this cast iron will always taste like testicles. And we like that. Oh my God, I wish you guys could smell how bad. It smells pretty bad.
It smells like burnt tofu.
Yeah, but it's like tofu, if somebody let the tofu, because you know you gotta like dry up the tofu. It's like if somebody let the tofu dry up in one of their used gym socks. As a chef, it's important to constantly be cleaning your workstation. Always be cleaning your workstation. If you ever have a mess, nobody in the culinary industry will take you seriously. Now we're cooking. Now they're crisping, baby. Careful, you might get blasted. Dare I say, those nuts are done. So we're still melting the chocolate over here. Nope, the burner went off. That's why the chocolate stopped melting. Colin, why don't you check the flame once in a while, you ding dong? There we go. I'm gonna keep her moving. Keep her moving. It's like me at a rave, you know? I don't really know what's happening. I don't know why I'm here, but what do? We keep it moving. I don't understand this music at all. I don't understand why everyone's moving the exact same way. Yeah, I'm gonna chill my nuts. Doesn't get old to me. I mean, you guys are probably like, okay, we get it, guy. It's the same joke, we get it. You're eating testicles. It's still funny to me, guys. These look like little chicken nuggets. Look at that, that's not bad. You look at that and you don't go, ew. You look at that and you go, a little honey mustard? Maybe I'd eat it. So I turned the heat off. This is getting a little hot. Most of the big parts are melted now. Okay. You think if I just wash this off right away, it'll be fine? I mean, I don't need to disinfect it, right? Okay. To the garden hose. It's nice, it's kind of like we're camping. If you ever kill a buffalo in nature, it just keeps coming. I can't keep up. I don't know, I mean, it's probably clean enough, right? It still kind of smells like buffalo nuts, but.
He's the best knife fighter I've ever seen.
Got my cutting board, nice and clean-ish. I'm gonna put my testicles on a nice, get them nice and flat. Get another rag so I don't burn my hands. Like that.
Why don't you just put them in the pot?
No, because you gotta display it, Rob. Presentation is key. Look at that. You give it a nice little pat. You don't even know. Like you look at that and you go, this is chocolate. It's just chocolate with maybe, I don't know, is that hazelnuts? It's a different kind of nuts. Morton. I don't know who he is. I never met him. But he makes good salt. The final step. We got our chocolate. We got our beef testicles. Put the salt on. Freezer. Come back to her. All right. And now we wait. Really nothing else we can do, although we could. Get a pump here.
Increased vitality. Beef nuts in my mouth. Increased vitality. Beef nuts in my.
We've given it, I don't know, Rob, what do you think, like 10 minutes? It's not enough time, but we're running out of daylight. It's dark now. So we can't give it the full time it needs in order to fully mature into a nice, hard testicle bark, but we're still gonna dive in. Oh, good, yummy. Okay, so it's a little hard on the edges. That's nice. I'm gonna go for the harder parts first. Okay, a little melty. Nice big piece of testicle right there. I mean this in complete sincerity. The texture of that is the worst thing I've ever had in my mouth. Rob, you want any? Okay. All this testicle for me? Don't mind if I do. Ow. Ow. I'm eating the mushy stuff now. I really want to emphasize the taste isn't even the worst part. I really can't be overstated how haunting the texture is. If we're talking overall mouth experience, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because I like to be challenged. No, It's awful. It's not good. I am doing 70% cacao, so less sugar, so that's good. So on the health benefits, and like I said, we're increasing our vitality. We're going for flavor profile. I'm gonna give it a -1 out of 10. No, it's not, that's too harsh. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. It's got salt, it's got chocolate. That's doing all the heavy lifting in this relationship. But if we're going nutrients, I might give this like a 5 out of 10. Got a couple little more little choco nuggets on there. I'll gobble these up. Very chewy. Really not for the faint of heart. Am I glad that I tried this recipe? No. Would I recommend it to you guys at home? Absolutely not. But we did it. That concludes another episode of Cooking with Colin.